All right, we've just wrapped up the rotate command, and now we are off to the mirror command. And now move is M at the command prompt. Mirror is going to be MI at the command prompt. Now you can either copy when you mirror, or you can not copy when you mirror. We'll get to that in a moment. Any of you who are familiar with Adobe Illustrator or any graphics program like that, you understand the notion of flip horizontal or flip vertical. In this case, we're not constrained to the horizontal or the vertical. We draw a line that becomes the axis for the mirror command. So I'm going to start the mirror command by typing MI at the command prompt, press the space bar, and I want to mirror these two guys right here. So I'm just going to use a crossing window to select both of those objects. I'm going to pan my way over here. Done selecting my objects, I'll press return, and I want to mirror them about the midpoint of that line. Left click and release, and I'll drag my cursor in the direction I want the axis to go, but as I move this, you can see how that mirror axis changes. So I can put that mirror point right there. I could mirror it along the midpoint of that axis, mirror it along there. You can see how the mirror axis changing it is going to alter how these objects are copied. So I'm just going to leave this at the vertical. I'll left click. I will now be prompted if I want to erase my source object. So do I want to keep the original, or do I want to flip and get rid of the original? In this case, I do. The default is no. I do not want to. So I can either type in at the command prompt, or because no is highlighted, or not highlighted, but it's actually surrounded by brackets down here at the command prompt, if I accept the default, it just pushes space bar, then the command will go ahead and end, and I've mirrored those objects. Zoom out so I can see what I'm doing here. Now, alternately, if I mirror these two objects again, except this time I'm just going to pick some points out in space to mirror them around, like that. A left click and another left click. If I want to erase those source objects, I just say yes and push return or hit the space bar. My original elements have been deleted and only those new flipped copies remain. There's a lot that you can do there. And that's the mirror command.